What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Under Pressure, presented by the Roundtable Recording Company. We're here today in the beautiful Studio A, and I'm back with another up-and-coming artist straight out of Naptown. You might have seen him on a convo with Craig or hit the stage, but we've got him on Under Pressure today. We got RayDaRixch with us. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing fine, man. I can't be more better, man. This is home for me,
Yes,
so
sir.
I feel good, and I appreciate y'all for having
Love
me,
to hear
too.
it. Love to have you here.
Yes,
So
sir.
we're going to start off our show today with just a little rapid fire round of questions, kind of get things loose, get the conversation flowing.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you more of an early bird or you got the late night studio sessions?
I like the late night studio sessions
late night?
because it's like during the day, it's like, but that nighttime it just give you that vibe.
Yeah. Different type of vibe at night when you can set the lights and stuff. Yep. I like that. All right. Would you rather be a lion or a panda?
I'd rather be a lion.
Rather be a lion?
Yeah.
Why's that?
I feel like I gotta fight for a lot. And the reason why I say that is because I got 3 girls. I got a third girl on the way.
Gotta protect.
So I gotta be the lion. Yeah, I gotta be the
No
one
doubt.
that make sure I protect them. I got nothing that's in my house. Everybody come over there is nothing but female. So I'm gonna be the only man around. So I have to protect.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
Gotta
Gotta
fight
be on
for
the
my
king.
spot in all
Yep.
angles.
Okay. There you go. If you had to listen to one artist for the rest of your life, who would it be?
I ain't gonna lie. It's an artist, right, that I discovered that I relate to more. And I was listening to him on the way here. His name LG Malik.
LG Malik. I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Yeah, he nice. He nice. I
Okay.
discovered him on Instagram.
Is he a newer
Yeah.
artist?
Yeah, he got some nice music,
All right.
and he just dropped one yesterday, and it's called Vision. And I feel like that's more me. I would say Rod Wave, but that'd be
Okay.
my
I can see
secondary.
that. Yeah.
So I'll go to LG Malik first.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out LG there.
Yeah.
Huh? All right. What is the first album you ever bought?
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
All right.
That
All right.
was the era. So I
Yeah.
would have said Usher, but Soldier Boy was it.
Yeah,
He was
okay.
popping at our age.
Yes, sir.
As a young, so
No
yeah.
doubt. You get a physical copy or download?
I got the physical copy
Okay.
in store. I think I was because I was in Louisiana, and I
Okay.
was with one of like my foster people, and they had got it for me, and then I was just listening to it all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. That's awesome. All right. Are aliens real?
I really don't get into stuff like that, but I say they not.
Say they're not?
Reason why I say they not is because it's just like it'd be a lot of stuff going on that like I don't know. I
They
can't
could be.
explain
Or
it.
they
but
could
it-
just be watching. Man.
Yeah, I mean the government could be aliens. We never know.
That's true.
It's a lot. So
lizard
I mean,
people
my
might get you.
opinion, I never really seen it.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person to where I have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
So
Okay. What is one thing that new fans might be surprised to learn about you?
I'm really a cool person. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of fans really don't really know. They ain't really get the other side of me. Like far as like I'm a funny dude. Like
Okay.
a lot of people don't know I'm a funny dude. My character is
I
like
definitely see
I
that.
just give off that character like I'm
got the
a
energy
cool
for it,
person.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? I don't want to
Yeah.
be down all day.
charisma,
Like
yeah.
I just
Absolutely.
I give it. So for my new fans and new people that's starting to grasp on to me, I'm really a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no hard person to reach out to if you want to reach out to me and work or do whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm an open person, so
That's awesome. I can kind of see that come out in
Yeah.
your music a lot too.
yeah.
Yeah. What is one word you would use to describe your music?
Painful.
Painful?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been through a lot of pain.
Yeah.
It been a hard journey for me, so
You got
I
that,
say
that
pain.
therapy music.
yeah, it's like music is therapeutic for me,
It
so
really
I
me too, absolutely.
yeah, so
All right.
it was definitely
Well, that's going to bring us right into our second part of the show. It's called
Yes, sir.
Tone Deaf. We've taken one of your songs, we've thrown some spice, some effects on there. We're going to play it for you right now. See if you can tell us which song it is.
all right. Hey, that sound hard.
That's the one. All right, what song do you think that was?
That sound hard like that. But I feel like it's Call Home.
It is called home.
All right.
That's good. Yeah, there's little elements in there.
I'm like, that was hard.
Yeah, no, that was tough. You might
hard.
have to sample or resample your song.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
up. All right. What is your earliest memory of making music? Whether it's like playing an instrument for school or tapping pencils in class.
Definitely. I say like
freestyle.
when I used to get in trouble and used to have to go to like ISS and stuff like that, I'd be in the classroom. You remember everybody used to want to beat fast with two pencils all the time.
I was going crazy with the pencils all the time.
I used to try it, and I used to be like, man, listen, I ain't no drummer, but I just grasp onto it, and then I'm just like, might as well just freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Just see,
like
let me go with it.
For a lot of people,
Yeah, so
you get the pencil beat going, and somebody's like, "Oh, I can spit."
Just bring it out of you.
Yeah, those are some of the best memories with music too.
For sure.
All right, how has your sound evolved since you started making music?
I ain't gonna lie, my sound it didn't switched over. A lot of people ain't really heard when I first came home. When I did Cut Up Again, and that was my sound, but my sound is starting to switch over. I don't know if it's because I'm gaining weight or something, but yeah, people used to try to say I had like a southern to me, like I was on some young boy stuff or on some stuff like that, but I just feel like it's just
I still have a little bit of that southern in there, but you've been adding some more like melodic stuff.
Yeah, and I really like that because
I do too.
You can be hardcore, but I really like the melodic though, because it sets the vibe, and then people can really hear you and grasp onto you a little more. So
especially when you have that contrast between the melodic stuff and then you go into a verse that's got some bars in there too. It's a nice switch up in the song.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. That's going to lead us into part 3 of the show, where I have taken a couple of your songs, the lyrics from those songs. We just want you to elaborate.
Okay.
All right. The first lyric I have is from your song Call Home, the same song we did on Tone Deaf. I did a 6-piece, a selected few was with me, still solid on that business. I was wondering if you could give us just some background on Call Home and any of the lessons you might have learned through that experience.
That bar spoke for itself. Because I did 5 in the feds and a year and a couple days in the state. So throughout my 5 years in the feds, everybody, they hear feds, so everybody want to be a fan. Everybody want to be, oh, free bro, man, he in the feds, free him out the feds, and F the feds this. And they just be so fanned out, and that stuff, it's not really nothing to brag about. And it's like the ones that was doing that really wasn't doing that. So they really wasn't standing on what they was saying. So it was like when I said that, over the course of times, people started falling off. Some people died. Some people, it just was like, it just left me within. I was just stuck in the middle, like, where everybody at?
It changed your perspective a little bit.
Yeah, so at the end of the bid, there was new people popping up, but the ones that was with me,
select a few.
Yeah, they wasn't standing on that business. So that's how I ended out. Okay. That bar spoke for itself.
Yeah,
like I said.
That bar sums up the whole song kind of pretty well. I like that one. All right, the next lyric I have is from your single, God Help Me. I'm going hard because I'm a warrior, I'm a crouching tiger. I chose this song just personally because it's one of my favorite songs that you've made. I love the energy on there. I love the growth and perseverance I can feel coming out in that song. I was wondering if you could just talk about some of the experiences you brought up in that song and how your environment growing up, as well as what's come down the line, has impacted your music.
When I say I feel like, I'm gonna start off there because you asked me that first. When I feel like, I say I'm a warrior, I'm a crouching tiger, because I feel like I didn't beat every obstacle God could possibly give me.
Yeah.
I done been in every situation that some brag on, this not really nothing to brag on. Like, I done been in the feds, I done been in the States, I done been shot, and I done been stabbed, I done lost some, I done been in foster cares, I done been in shelters. I done been in every aspect of life that people will probably look at me like, oh man, but I done been in them positions. So I feel like I'm a warrior, and I overcame that.
Absolutely.
I'm a crouching tiger. I fought my way you know.
Right,
So
and you've learned from everything you've been through.
yeah, and
Keep
it's
telling those stories.
and that song speaks for itself. Now, a lot of people take it out. I'm not speaking on religions, and I didn't want to take that. I know that's a Christian song. That's a Christian sample.
Mhm.
I grew up a Christian, but I'm a Muslim. So a lot of people take it as that song is a Christian song. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
see that.
People be saying like, "Oh, you gospel that." Nah, I don't play with it. But it's just that the hook is a meaningful hook.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to the hook,
God help me.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. And he did. So I feel like that song really.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that song. I remember seeing the sample of that on your Instagram story. It's
Yeah.
you and I think Silly in here
Yeah, see, got
jamming
me
out
together.
They gotta release this one.
Yeah.
That was fire. Yeah. All right. The next lyric I have is from your single "Proud Father." I have, "Baby, you did it. This song was before you were born. It's deeply, sincerely written." I like this song because it breaks away from your normal style, or I guess your early style, because a lot of stuff is starting to flow towards this more melodic
Yeah.
style you have. But I would just love to hear how becoming a father has impacted your life and your music.
A lot of ways. It kind of slowed my music down because I've been focused on trying to ground on how to be a father.
Absolutely.
But it's like I'm a natural with anything I do. So it's like like when I made that song, it was for my first child. So it's like a lot of stuff that I was doing, and then I have a stepchild. So I started with her. So just having her and then my firstborn, and just, you know, figuring out fatherhood and doing a lot of stuff that I was put in a position to do that wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to uphold a title, and it made me feel good.
Okay.
And being a father before being a father, then when I became a father,
Right.
it really felt like
Prepped you a little bit.
I don't see how a lot of people be wanting to leave their kids or just leave them behind or just cut out.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
many you.
yeah, I just feel like it's a great feeling, and a lot of people can grasp onto this song, especially if they done really stood on a lot of things that
Absolutely.
pertain to being a proud father.
Absolutely. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Who are some of the key influences or people that you might try to take note from while you're writing, or do you just go with the flow, whatever comes to mind?
I go with my mind. But one person that I can really say though helped me in the music is Meek Mill.
Meek Mill. Okay.
Watching Meek Mill
Yeah.
do what he used to do
From
to
the freestyles on
Lil
the
Snoop
street.
with Lil Snoop.
Yeah.
You remember
okay.
Lil Snoop?
Yeah.
Lil Snoop
Yeah.
was his artist, and he used to tell him like, hey, when Snoop used to battle them other rappers, he used to tell him like, hey, don't be talking about what you don't got. You don't talk about them foreigns. Meek said, I got all the cards. You talk about what you've been through. So every time I write, it's in my own, I'll give it. But sometimes I just sit back and think, like when I want to be like, I got me a Benz, and I'll be like, no, I ain't got it. I can't. I just go back to what Meek
helps
said.
you keep it real a little bit. Too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that helped.
That's important.
That
Yeah.
helped.
For sure. I'm just curious, and I'm sure maybe some of the people out here who might not know are too, that why do you spell your name with the X in the Rich?
Just to be different.
Just to be different.
Yeah.
All right.
I sat in prison and thought about it because a millionaire gave me that name. A person when I was in the feds, because they seen how I moved, and I was gonna call myself Ray the Man. I was trying to figure out a name before I came home. Like, Ray the Man. Nah, I ain't gonna go with that. Ray. Nah. So they was like, man, hey, RayDaRixch. And I'm like, nah, I can't just, because you got RayDaRixch, and I know that's copyright infringement. I don't want to put two C's.
Yeah, right, okay.
So I'm like, all right, boom.
The X.
X is, I put it somewhere in there because I'm like, I'm an extra type of dude.
There you go.
I like to go the extra mile. I'm exclusive.
Yes, sir.
Like anything, even though it don't start with an X, but yeah,
I mean,
just
it's X.
yeah.
All right. I like that. What is the best advice you have received about life and music, and who gave it to you?
I can honestly say is 3 people, really 4, but 3 people that have played a major role with helping me just understand the music industry and music, and just how to go about certain things within music, and what to look for, what to listen for, and a lot of stuff like that. So I would say Devon Golden. I'd say C.
Yeah.
I'd say Lil E and Billy. You know, as in just the only people. Only reason why I will say them four is because they've been doing it before me.
Yeah.
And what they done told me or showed me or installed in my head is just to stay on their necks. They used to, like, when I came out and I just felt discouraged about a lot, they be like, man, just stay on them. Like, just keep, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Like, I'm like, man, nah, man. They like, man, just stay on them, man. You got it. They like, you got it. You one of the ones. Just stay on their necks, man. So, yeah, I say them four.
That's good advice.
The main thing they was saying was just stay on it.
Stay on it. All right, that's good advice for any artist, up and coming or already out there. Stay on it. Stay on your
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right. Now it's time for the most exciting part of our show. We get to watch you do a little live performance for us.
So y'all ready?
All right. Come on with it.
Don't wanna be here alone. God, you are stupid.
Say, baby, you don't gotta leave, but just follow for back and stay on my peripheral. See, I'm on some hoe at a time, and I don't got no time to be wondering, is it you? I'm trying to invest, just making some profit to try to go buy us a lender too, so we can have property and avoid property, so we can buy us a Billy Coupe. Right now, I just know you seem so confused, cause everything popping up out the blue. All you want is 50 and Jimmy Choo. We gon' fest it, book, don't spend it loot. If you don't respect or try to neglect the camp, then baby, you get the boot. Everything I got off the land, I'm trying to just ball for the books like I'm out the coop. My name RayDaRixch, go check them initials. You know that I'm standing on STB. If y'all want some clarity, check all the steps I was stepping, not rapping in SUG. The devil too glad apprehended me. Surround at the house, go at Sleeky E. The judge had whistled, I'm giving the minimum, beat your feet. 60 months later, got to make it home. The news of my brother had bitter seeds. That's part of the game when you're doing time, but you ended up losing it to the streets. Instagram post, Facebook post. Don't know the speak. Get the gone and leave me alone. I'm trying to be Dolo and find some peace. Yeah. I'm back again. Rock out, rock out. What we doing, C? We go to the ass. Rock out, rock out, rock out, rock out, yeah.
All right, everybody, that was Leave Me Alone, performed by RayDaRixch. Thanks for the beautiful performance, man.
I appreciate
awesome.
you too,
it.
man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yes, sir.
stay on that neck.
Stay on that net. Yeah. What's next for RayDaRixch, and what can we expect to see from you in the future?
What's next that I'm gonna get to y'all and everybody, you know, in the streets? Human testimony. And I'm gonna drop it soon. I've been saying I was gonna drop it, but I'm gonna drop it soon. I just been having to make sure home straight. So now that, you know, home is I ain't always straight. You know, I got another baby on the way, so I'm gonna try to hurry up and put a little bit in the mix. But
Take care
human
of
testimony,
Music coming.
human testimony, and here in a couple weeks I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna get y'all the video to my song Homicide.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Can't wait for it.
Yes, sir.
Where can we find you on the social media?
You can find me YouTube, Spotify. Main thing I tell everybody, if y'all really want to find me, just Google me. Just Google me. It'll get y'all. You know, Google get y'all everything, man. Just Google me.
Just Google RayDaRixch.
Just Google RayDaRixch. All together, no spaces.
You heard it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Lovely to have you.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for coming back to another episode of Under Pressure, presented by the Roundtable Recording Company.
Yes, sir.